Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Here's a neat little graphic. Pretty easy to draw. Just a couple of things you need to think about. We're just going to nudge this one out of the way. And the reason I'm making the video is this is one of those items that when you're using a triangle in the center, that it does not center. So we're going to take a six-sided polygon, and I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page, which is pretty important in this case. We're going to go immediately and go to object and convert it to a curve, and then we're going to take the shape tool. We do not really need to delete these extra nodes, but I've always done it. Then you can more easily select these outside nodes, go to Windows, Dockers, and Corners, and let's do them 2 inches. That'll be good. I'm going to do them a little bit more than before. Now, here's the key. I'm going to bring indexing lines. I am going to get a 4-sided polygon. And I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. But then I'm going to turn it to 3-sided. Once again, Corel thinks that this is the center, where this is the center, equal distance. We're going to go ahead and round those guys off to maybe 1. Whoop. Really, I guess you don't have to convert it to a curve. Let's just see what happens when we do 1. Yeah, you do have to convert it to a curve. Object, convert to curve. See, it's got nodes we don't need in the center. We don't want to interfere with those. Grab those two and let's hit apply. That's a little bit too much. Let's go 0.5. Now, you can start anywhere from here. Probably the main, most important part, you know what? It's easier to start with a flat edge, for me, with a flat edge to the right, like I did on that one. So I'm going to double click on the rotation and move it to the center. I don't know what really the degree, but if you get, well, you don't really know what the degree is. I've been doing a very good job here. It's 30 degrees. That'll give us a flat side. Now, here's kind of the most important thing to do on this particular one. Take your 3-point line curve, start on this flat edge, and then go all the way up to that node. But then you want to curve it to where you're pretty even with this line. You don't want to be off too much. Now, we don't really have to, you know what? That curve's not very much. Let's try this. Let's try leaving it there and get the shape tool and go out like this and trying to keep that line. Matter of fact, let's go past that line, get a little curve. But we have to be dead on that line, so let's just put it back. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's check you don't want too much gap in here. Matter of fact, we could probably add a node and put it on that line. Move that back. Yeah, that might work pretty good. Now, the reason we need to be in the center, because I'm going to Control D to duplicate it, double click on the rotation and put it in the center, click off of it, click back on it is, rotate it 120 degrees. Really, that's all we need to do. We could go Control D again, but we don't really have to do that because this one's going to be a little bit different shape. We're going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill it in with that blue. And we're going to now get the Interactive Fill tool, and we're going to go up, but we want some darkness, so I should have gone down. Let's go down. You could always change it, but we want that darkness there, and I want it kind of at this angle. And then I don't want too much darkness. That looks pretty good. Now what we can do is nudge this out of the way, nudge our lines out of the way. In case you want to redo it, Control D to make a duplicate. Move the center rotation to the center and rotate it 120 degrees. Control D, 240 degrees. And there you have it. Take away your indexing lines. Now it's really going to show up when you put a black box on it. Go up to Object, Order, Back a Page. And it really makes that stand out. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that helped just a little bit. Thank you for watching.